When I got my article clerkship at Holding Redlick, I was so excited and I just wanted to work so hard to prove that, I was worthy and valid. So I really made sure that I didn't let my disability impact on my workload. But some of the things that I did have to do would be to say no to after work drinks if I'd had a really big day in the office, or if I had to start really early, I sometimes would sneak into the sick bay room and have a little lie down as opposed to going out for lunch. So it was really just about making sure that I didn't get too fatigued during that time. And people that did know were very supportive. So, I'm sure that if I had come out with my disability at that point, I would have been supported, but it's just that fear factor that you'll miss out on opportunities. People might say, oh, well, we don't want to give that to Catherine, that might overload her, that might exhaust her. And I didn't want that to happen to me. But when I was made a principal at Moores, I just felt so safe and so supported, and they already knew about my multiple sclerosis. So I just thought now's a really good time to come out as having a disability, in the hope that it would profile people that have a disability in a positive light, because we often see some pretty scary TV ads or billboards about people with disabilities. And if a young person is out there and they get diagnosed with a disability, the first thing that pops into your mind are those scary ads. And we don't often hear about success stories, so people that are living with a disability that have, really full and wonderful lives. And I'm fortunate enough to sit on the board of Women with Disabilities Victoria. And so every time I go to that board meeting, I'm blown away by all these amazing women doing amazing things, and they have quite full-on disabilities, but they don't let that limit their lives. They actually overcome those issues and advocate for other people, which is just amazing. So, I feel very privileged in the situation that I'm in that my disability doesn't prevent me from working. I'm able to move around quite easily, so that's a great benefit. So I do think that my role is to sort of help advocate and do what I can for people that can't and aren't in that position. So I guess once I came out and published that article in Lawyers Weekly, it was amazing to hear from so many people around the world. I had a surgeon from the US that called me. I had barristers from interstate that wanted to speak to me. Yeah, and it was just amazing to hear other people were really scared about the stigma for disability. Even barristers who don't actually have an employer as such were worried about stigma from clients, so they hid it. So I'm really hopeful that in talking about it and showing as a young person that you can have a disability and a great career, or be an advocate, that will help others see if they do get a diagnosis, that doesn't mean that their lives will stop.
For those that are facing or that do have a similar disability or a different disability, what can they do to stop feeling, I suppose, trapped or disheartened from, I suppose, applying for a job or telling others? What can they do there?
I think the best situation is to join a network, a group of people that are like-minded and that can support each other and empower each other. So for women, they can join Women with Disabilities Victoria, and you can go along to so many of their events and become a member and see all these amazing people doing great things. For men, there are other like-minded organisations. But I think too, surrounding yourself with people that don't have a disability in that traditional sense and joining those networking groups. Just get out there and live your life as best as you can, just like everyone else is doing. And it's interesting when we use the word disability. My mum has a disability as well, and she always says, oh, well, that fellow over there that's wearing glasses, that's a disability. So, we've all got something, and also as people get older, there'll be issues that they'll face as well.